This is the routine that I've created for myself to rebuild my habits and my standards. Okay, so it's 4:30 a.m. No, actually, it's 4:40. Got up at 4:30. Wash my face, brush my teeth, but then I come down here. I get a glass of water, then just a little bit of salt, and body become dehydrated throughout the night, right? Don't drink water for like 6 to 8 hours, so I'll drink this while I'm writing my journal real quick, and then we're gonna hit the community gym, do my push-up there, and then today I'm gonna run about a mile and a half, 2 miles. So I got my journal. But as far as journaling, I just journal my thoughts from today, how I feel, what are the things I'm thinking about, and what are the things I can look forward to today. Okay, so journal. All right, done with my journal. Here's what I wrote for today, and I'm gonna read it for y'all. So this is journal day 12, July 24, 2026. I'm documenting this. I'm gonna start on my Instagram, but also my YouTube. But here's what I said. Thank you God for another day of life. Thank you for yesterday and the work ethic and the effort you showed me that I can go for. I decide my destination. I will stick to the habit and the standards that I created for myself. Today, I will lean over the edge of fear, of discomfort, to grow into the man I'll become. I will think positive, allow my train of thought to be always positive. Today, I will take the step to take action into my work, preparing myself closer to my goals and to my destiny that God has for me. I will strengthen my relationship with God every day to walk by faith, not by sight. I will remember myself that my habit and standards and consistent action into my goals will decide my destination. Okay. All right. I feel like when you write your journal, you should not write in a third person. You should write in the first. You should write I. Because if you write and like you have to do this, you become this, you're literally letting your subconscious mind know that like you're talking to someone. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking to your friend or beside you. So, but when you write I, you're letting your subconscious mind know that it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. So, day 12. All right, we're gonna drink this, and we're gonna go to the community gym. Let's go. All right, just got done with I did a mile and a half run. Now, we're gonna go back to the crib. We're gonna hop in my cold shower, and after that, read my Bible, and then I look at what's ahead. Today, I gotta be at the office by 8:30. I have a client from 9 to 1. I've created my YouTube channel for long form content. This is what I gotta do. These are the habits that I have to set for myself to stay sharp, to stay ahead throughout the day. Because I'm setting the tone for the day. I'm not just waking up and just doing whatever. You feel me? I have a settled mind, I have a settled routine that follows through in the morning to get me ready for what the day holds for me. But also to stay consistent and focused and attentive into tasks. This is an order. This is an identity shift. I used to just wake up not knowing what I was gonna do that day, starting in the morning. Here, right there, I just messed up the whole day. Like, I just messed up what's my mission, what's my direction. But I have direction now, you feel me? Instead of waking up scrolling and scrolling, just craving pleasure. Just, that's how our brain is made for. Our brain is made for to reserve energy and crave pleasure. The more pleasure you feed it, the harder it gets. So I had to break those bad habits. How do I do that? Creating a routine like this. You know, it's crazy. When I was reflecting on myself, on my life, about 12 days ago, how far I came without even taking things serious, taking responsibility fully, 100%. And then I was asking myself, imagine if I change my routine, if I change my identity, and if I understand what goes on throughout the day, and not walking just blindly, but what goes on throughout the day, and how can I prepare for those tasks fully attentive. And this is what came in my mind, because it's uncomfortable. It's hard as hell. But I know this is gonna build my mental strength, my self-respect for myself, confidence. Know that I have a lot to give. Not only just take from people and from the world, but I need to prepare for that, my impact. I know I have a lot to give. Stop craving for pleasure. Starve your fleshly desires. Get stronger mentally, spiritually, physically. Set a new standard, new habit. Be a leader, not a follower. Always my dad used to say. It's crazy, I have this settled mindset and settled standard from the age of 15 to from the age of 14 to the age of 18. No wonder why I reached all the goals that I've set, even if it was small, macro back in the day. But I understood the work ethic and the perseverance it takes to reach those goals, and the habits, no matter what. Back in the day, you know, your passion changes. Soccer used to be my passion, and I give it all. You know, I was ahead of my teammates technically, tactically, because I put so much work into the game. I would say I was more focused, more attentive, more prepared. But then, you know, life takes you to different roads, but you decide your destination. But like I said, life puts you on a different road to challenge you, to test you. And you fail, sometimes you fail, but can you learn from your failures? Can you learn from those experiences? Yes, I can. So now I'm going back to my habits, my standards. Those two are gonna decide your fate, they're gonna decide your destiny. They're gonna decide, you know, your God vision and plan that He has set for you. It's up to you to tap into that, bro. Back in the apartment, I just had my cold shower, and now I'm about to make some breakfast. All right, I'm about to eat this breakfast. So altogether, it's about like 65 grams of protein. Got a little bit of carbs in there, and then I'm gonna eat this up, and I'll catch y'all later. All right, I'm back. Just got done. I ate my breakfast. and also just got done my Bible study. The past 12 days I've been studying book of Proverbs. I'm on chapter 13 today, and I'm just going to share the verses that stand out for me. The first verse on chapter 13 that stands out for me was chapter 13, verses 3. It says, "Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin." So what this says for me is that it's not saying don't be quiet. It says speak with wisdom, right? So meaning, how does it apply to me? So everything I do should have purpose, should have meaning, to encourage, to teach, to serve to the best of my ability, to share what God has been teaching me, and to live truthfully. So I can do that by sharing what I've learned here, my skill set, to serve others to the best of my ability. And then the second verse that stood out for me was Proverbs 13, verse 20. It says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." So what that means for me is, it literally saying protect your circle or close friends will be able to challenge your characters to help you grow. You understand? So protect your circle and be wise who you choose to be close to. Basically, chapter 13 goes hand to hand with another book that I was just reading. It's called The Way of the Superior Man. I recommend those like they're stuck or they're confused about life to read this book. Other than the Bible, of course, I recommend everybody to read the Bible, because when you submit to the Lord, He will direct your path, right? So, but this book is also a good book, and today I was on chapter 10, and it says, "Enjoy your friends' criticism." This chapter stands out for me because I'm gonna read the last chapter. It says, "Choose men, friends who themselves are living at their edge, facing their fears and living just beyond them. Men of this kind can love you without protecting you from the necessary confrontation with reality your life involves. You should be able to trust that these friends will tell you about your life as they see it, offer you a specific action which will shed light on your own position, and give you the support necessary to live in the freedom just beyond your edge, which is not always or even usually comfortable," right? So this is my routine. This is my morning routine. All about stacking the wins. In the morning, it's all about what you can get done. If you win from the time you got up from the bed to now, there's nothing that's going to stop me to keep going forward throughout my day with everything that I have coming up. Woke up at 4:30, fixed my bed, brushed my teeth, came downstairs, drank my 1 glass of water, went to the gym, ran a mile and a half, took a cold shower, ate a good healthy breakfast, studied my Bible. Come on now, like, what else, bro? What else is the best feelings once you already accomplished all this thing and gotta go ready to go to work in about 30 minutes? So today I have clients starting at 7:30 till 1 p.m. I do have a coaching call around 10 a.m. I have a meeting. I'm meeting up with a coach to get involved in a specific business if it meets with my purpose and the direction that God's taking me. This guy found me online. We've been talking for the past week or so, and getting on a phone with him, talk about the supplement company. Also, you know, he we can work together. I think he can help me with, especially as far as with my online business, fitness business, online coaching business, and but we'll see how it goes. If he's the best fit for me, then I'm gonna take his coaching, and but I'll keep you updated with that. Let's have a good day. Peace.